Check it out. I want to do something a little bit different with this particular woman here. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna play the clip, but like she was asked about. Uh, she's a young woman. She's from New York, from Brooklyn area. She has the Brooklyn accent and everything. Okay. She has the you can see, kind of feel a little bit of masculinity up under the skin and everything. Her whatever. I'm an elder statesman of the community and shit. She don't bother me at all. But I always say that I never really responded to like really like hyper masculine, hard acting women and shit. It always was a turn off and shit. Then like later on when my my early adult years and shit, like would be be with women like like one of these like kind of Brooklyn masculine women and shit wherever I would find them and shit. It was kind of like it's kind of like it's like climbing Mount Everest or something. It's like, oh, look at it, she acted like a female. They acted hard as fuck until the bedroom door closed and shit. I'll put it that way. And that I was listening to her. She was very subdued and relaxed and whatnot. I was just shocked. I don't think everyone acts like that. I'm not a dick like that and think that, you know, I don't put blanket expectations on people and shit. I'm the last person that would do that. But like she was very subdued, when this guy was asking her, another, I guess New Yorker or Brooklyn guy was talking to her in a car about competing with foreign women. And she was just saying like, oh, all black women aren't bad. And, there's some good ones out there, there's some women out there that know how to take care of their men and all this stuff. I want to say that, you know, I don't doubt there's some good women out there, okay? And those good women are going to find men much more easier than the rest of the women that I'm fucking with and shit on a daily basis. They're going to find those guys much more easier and shit. We just, you kind of worry about it. I got a lot of, I grew up in a matriarchal household like a lot of other people and shit with that system in place. And you just kind of worry you don't want the girl to end up with the wrong fucking guy. Because if they end up with the wrong fucking guy, it still has the same effect as, the other bitches that, I fuck with all the goddamn time and shit. And I don't have nothing against the female and shit. Like I'm not really into that masculine shit of, bitch talking and acting like Busta Rhymes and shit, holding her nuts. I'm not into all that shit. I'm not saying this female does that, but, I want to say that, hey, I'm a misogynist anarchist and shit. I feel like the community needs a hard reset, but, I'll tell you this, just be you, honey. Just be you. Just stay beautiful. Stay cute. Work on you. Okay? You work on being the best person you can be and shit. Don't be an asshole. Okay? Really listen to some guy that's talking to you. Really listen to him. Vet him and shit. Don't tell him you're vetting him. Don't tell him you're vetting him. All right? You just, open your ears, open your heart and shit, and you listen, okay? All right? And you keep it a buck. You keep it 100 and shit, okay? Don't use that sign language and shit. Don't gaslight the motherfucking shit. If you ain't feeling them, just step off. Give them an opportunity. Don't waste anybody's time and shit. Don't look for tangibles right off the bat and shit. There's plenty of opportunities out there for you to realize who you are and shit. My channel is a male space and shit, okay? My channel is a male space, but I want these young kings to have the best opportunities, to be happy. I want them to find themselves and shit before they get into any serious situations over here or anywhere else in the world. All right? But I'll tell you this, okay? Since you were subdued and you was chilling out, you didn't react violently like some other women when you ask them the same fucking questions. They get up in their feelings. I decided to make this commentary and shit, okay? All right? Now, you seem like okay, little lady there. If I catch you slipping up on these streets, on these social media streets, I'll be coming for your fucking wig and shit, no doubt. Okay? But I want to tell you, you're all right. Just I like the fact that you were able to sit there and talk to this motherfucker and shit. At length. Okay? A couple of times she did, to my audience. A couple of times she looked upset at what was being said. She made eye gestures and movements and everything, and accent is thick and everything. It's cool. It's cool for some people. And I appreciate that she was able to sit down there and talk to that guy and shit. Now I would have that conversation with her the same way, and then like drive her home, and then I go get my passport and fly to another country and get my wife.